3 minutes late in, trying to get all my stuff done here before I have to go to work. So let me set us up here. I'm not going to be sewing much today because this is maybe a short kind of live today because, excuse me, because I woke up super early. I'm a little worn out, and I did come in here and started quilting or piecing, whatever you want to call it. But I need to show you some stuff. So here we are, all the stuff. Good morning, Deb. That's another Halloween quilt. All right, so let me get myself somewhat together. All right, so let's go over. Wow, a lot of you came up really fast. Hi, Barb. Hi, Pat. Hi, Giovanna. Hi, Joydy. Good morning. Let's see. So, first up, we left off with doing some cotton cuts, Clue to Wild West. And I did do a short of my finished product, but here are my two sections. They do not get sewn together. So that's one, and this is a second one. And then this is Clue 1. So I did finish that. So Clue 2 comes out tomorrow. So if you are thinking about joining us in the Wild West scene, go to Cotton Cuts. You can always put in my promo code Leanna West for a free gift. This is the one I am doing right here. All right, so we've done that. Step 1 out of the way. We'll put that aside. Next thing, we're going to go to the design wall. That's what we're going to do next. So here we are. This is the quilt that I designed. Right here. It's all complete. There is no rhyme. There is no reason of why blocks are in the places they're at. I went ahead and this was the block with the measurements right there. I just made that block out of Hey Boo fabric. Just cut it out. That's all I did out of fat quarters and yeah, that's basically what I had was fat quarters. And then I drafted up like something on my grid paper. And so that kind of gave me what I wanted, kind of an idea. So I went ahead and cut my panel pieces. This is a Hey Boo panel I showed you yesterday. Cut those down. They were about 8 inches. And then I added an 1.5 inch border on it. Then trimmed the whole thing down to the 9.5 inches. The 9.5, because this block measures 9.5. So I went in and I put all my panel pieces, and then I just took my blocks and just started rotating them. So as you see, there are things that touch, and I did that on purpose. So like these two touch. So now instead of just having a box here and another box here, I have this like unique piece, like one little piece. I did that in some places on purpose. So, oh, look, like down here, look at this one. Look at this. This actually is neat. This did some kind of like zigzaggy thing down there. And so, yeah, so I actually intentionally let blocks touch each other. And so that is it. Now, where am I with this? I needed a little bit more length because I ran out of scraps. So I could have added another 2 rows, but I just ran out of a variety. I have boob scraps, but a variety. So what I had decided to do is I had extra fabric, extra fat quarters of this from my ginger quilter box. So I went ahead and put a 3.5-inch band up here and at the bottom. And then I had some extra of this fabric from the mega box, the Halloween mega box that happened to be Boo fabric. And I put a 2.5-inch strip. Now, I still have a piece of this. And I believe, but I'm not sure. So if you notice up here in the corner, you notice this up here? I was going to leave it like that. And I don't know, for some reason this was bothering me. I don't know why. So I thought maybe I would come in and do another band of 2.5 inches. And then it gave it, I don't know. So what do you think? I'm going to ask you, what do you think? Should I add another 2.5 all the way in the top, or should I just leave it? Food for thought. That's the question of the day. You know how I've been asking you questions? That's the question. So with or without? And then these are my leftover panel pieces. And Gina said she sent me some mini charms. I like it on the top. So with, you want this on here. Black border top. What's on the other side? Oh, here we go. Sorry. With, yes. Okay, that's what I was thinking too, and I do have enough fabric, so I think I can just go with it on that. So that is what's at the end. Yes, black top. Okay, yep, I'm gonna do it. I was thinking, but I just, you know, I second guess myself. I do believe I have enough, so we're good with that. I'm going to definitely put some black on top. So with these leftover panel pieces, she is sending me a mini charm of Boo, and what I'm thinking I'm going to do is put Boo mini charms around these and then have them for like little, you know, little pads, mats, whatever you want to call them, quilted mats, mug mats, whatever you want to call them, for my tea. I'll bring one to school and I'll have one next to my sewing table. What's on the bottom? Ooh, okay, here we go. On the bottom is the same thing. So I would put the border, it's the same Boo, but I would put the border on the bottom as well. So top and bottom to finish it off. And it doesn't have to be Boo fabric. You can have a panel and do this using any fabric, right? This is an 8-inch panel, let's say, but I did border it to make it 9.5. So maybe you have a 9.5-inch panel piece you can put right in there. Or you just put a block of your choice. Maybe you have some extra layer cakes and you just cut a layer cake down to 9.5 and stick it in these spots and then make these blocks. I mean, you know, we can do a whole lot with that. So I'm going to call, once I put that black border on the top and bottom and do those little mini charms and make these mug mats, I think I'm going to say I'm done, right? Sewing with this line. I love the line. I do love the cute little pumpkins, but I was not able to find any cute little pumpkins in the line. And I wasn't buying a whole yard and then spending all the money on shipping and everything. That was ridiculous. So I have some pumpkins because I took this, excuse me, I was short some fabric. So I found this and it had little witches and ghosts and pumpkins and it says Boo. And I think it kind of matches in there. So we're just going to, and I do have one cute little pumpkin, you see? Hey there, little pumpkin. So we're good. So that's the one Halloween. So I could check that off my list to discuss. And then I am working now this morning on, oops, this. This came in the Ginger Quilter Mega Box. And I didn't, like, you know, I haven't bought the box, but she kind of curated a box for me with this pattern because I wanted pattern and fabric. So she curated a box especially for me so I could do this along with her. And we're on week 2 of this quilt along. And this week we're putting together our strips and making sets. So that is what I've been working on this morning, cutting up the fabric that I showed you once before. And so I'm going to set that aside. So that's my next Halloween-ish quilt that I am currently working on. And then I'm going to go to some comments and then show you some other stuff I've been up to. Let's see. What do we have here? We have a lot of comments. So hopefully I said hello to everyone. I'm just gonna go through the list again. That Deb is here, Barb, Pat, Giovanna, Joydy. I'm so happy, Giovanna. It looks like slow progress, but we're having progress, right? So that's so important. Pat is doing the Wild West. It's fun. Andrea's here. Good morning to you. Are you doing, Andrea, I sent you an email. I think I sent you an email, unless I dreamt that I sent you an email. I think I sent you an email. Are you sure you're doing a small? Mine doesn't look like that. But for clue 2, yours doesn't look like that? They told me I was doing a small. I'm going by what they told me. They told me I'm doing a small saloon, and this is my first puzzle mystery. I mean, I'm doing Floral States of America, but an actual puzzle mystery quilt. This is my first one. It says small clue 2. And I looked at the pictures. They look identical, but I'm on clue 2. I'm not on clue 3. And I'm doing Wild West. If we're doing the right, that's the one that they had given me. That is beautiful. Thank you. I think mine does. Mine is the same color way, so maybe that's the difference. Okay, I'll have to check it again. Leanna, you're so creative with those bordered panels and touching blocks. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do the black sashing all the way around. And good morning, Sheila. It would be good for orphan blocks too. Yes, but I wanted something at my desk because look, I don't have a mat for my tea. I have them downstairs on my kitchen table for folks, but I don't have one up here. So I'm going to need a Halloween one up here. And at school, I'm going to need one because I have tea over there also. Excuse me. And today's tea is by, not that they have no idea I'm saying this, but it's Lloyd tea and it's spiced plum herbal tea. Oh, it's so good. You must have dreamt it. I just checked and didn't see anything from you. Really? Did I comment? Maybe I commented. Maybe it was a comment on your video. Maybe that's what it was. I think it was a comment on my video. On your not my video, on your video. Okay, so I got lots of Happy Mail. I opened up one of them because it didn't have a name where it came from. And I'm like, what is going on here? And I had 2 people wondering if I got packages from them. And I didn't know whether I did. So I did open the one. I'm making Halloween mug rugs. That's what they're called, mug rugs. For friends also today. So that's what I'm going to make. Good morning, Nikki. Look, I don't want to show the other side because it has your address. But look, I got it yesterday. The day before, I didn't know if it was Nikki's or Gina's. And I'm still waiting on another package. Poor Gina. And she sent me binders that she curated herself, full of patterns and ideas. So this one, the orange one, is all Halloween. So yesterday, here's my notes. on all the patterns in case if I want to do them, what I would need in background fabric. And like this one I really want to do, but it is 5¼ yards of background fabric. I don't think I had that much, but the other stuff I can make scrappy. So stay tuned. And I purposely didn't open this in front because I gotta leave a little mystery, a little. So here we go. I'm going to open this now. And I'm going to sit down while doing it because I'm a little worn out. I'm not going to lie. This morning I took a COVID test because I was like, what is going on? And I'm noticing a lot of people walking around with being out for a while and coming back to school with a mask on. So that's kind of like a little hint to me. I'm negative. I just think I just am tired and not getting enough sleep. Look at all these beautiful colors. So that is also why I have all these notes here, because I know I have another box of Halloween fabric coming. So depending on what I get here and what I have in that other box, and I have some scraps left from I have some scraps left here, because if you recall, oh, you don't know, because that's another quilt I'm about ready to do on the morning live. But that's, I had a bag, a Ziploc bag of Halloween scraps. I basically used all my Halloween fabric. The big pieces went on the back of all those quilts. And so I had a bag of little tiny pieces. And yes, I made crumb fabric with that. Oh, I got 1 yard and maybe 1/8. And so we're going to make a 3-yard quilt with that. That's what I did over the weekend. I love that. Sometimes you just need to mindlessly sew, just to mindlessly sew. So I have some of these, and I got this fabric from, this was in my Advent box last year. And it looks like to me like spattered blood, but in black. And I didn't know what to do with it. Don't take offense, Lynn, but I didn't know what to do with this. And it's 1 yard of it. And then I remembered I had it, and I thought this would be great to somehow incorporate this into a quilt. And then I have all my pieces from my Spooky and Sweet. I had these scraps. So I have all this to play with, and all that whole binder of ideas. So we have this one. Nikki sent that. Look at that. And she said one of the pumpkins is a glow in the dark. So you're on here, Nikki. You're going to tell me, because there's a lot of pumpkin fabrics. Which pumpkin fabric is the glow in the dark? Old Blood. Yes, it does, doesn't it? I couldn't imagine what to put in it. That when I saw it, that was what came into my mind. And then I said, what am I going to use? Blood splattered fabric. And this is when you're going to use you're going to use it in Halloween. I'm sure everyone looks at fabric differently, but for me, that's what came to my head. Maybe I was watching too much Criminal Minds and they were talking about blood spatter patterns. Yeah, so we have this. Look how cute. And then we have, look at this with those owls. Or isn't that darling? I already see something. So, okay, so I'm going to make an orange pile, because one of the quilts I like to make, you needs white, orange, and yellow. So here's an orange. Here's some more orangey. How cool is that? Right? I got to put this orange from my scraps in here. Oh, I'm getting excited. Here's more orange scraps. All right. So then we have, oops. Oh, I need that. I didn't know I had this. I need this. I need that for that quilt. Look at this. Spooky, spooky, spooky. We'll put that in the orange. Ooh, look at that. Ghosts. They're coming to get us. So do I have, why for some reason do I think I have a little black? Yes, possibly. We're going to leave that in there. Look at these. Isn't these cool? I love it. So for a lot of October, even though I need to be sewing for Christmas, I will be sewing some Halloween quilts. What? Let me shut off my... So this is great. This is a big giant piece. I'm going to definitely need this in the orange to continue this orange. And then look at these bats. Same here. Look at them. So cute. These are Modas. This one is Moda Fabrics. I don't know what the line is, but that is super cool. Here's some Riley Blake. Look at that. I have also all these other patterns here that don't necessarily take a color, but look, yellow. I've got some yellow, or as my kindergartners say right now, lello. We're teaching them Halloween and Christmas fabrics are the most fun to me. Yes, they are. So we have this, and it reads to me yellow, so I'm going to use this for this quilt as well. Oh, and I needed white, and I have this white I can use. So we have white, yellow, and I just need make three sets of 2.5-inch strip sets. So I definitely have what I need there. Oh, look at this. This has sparkly. I don't know if you could see it. See, it kind of sparkles. Let me see if I can get the sparkles to show up. Can the sparkles show up? I'm back running to bus stop. No problem. Be careful, Anna. There is like purple sparkly on there. I don't know if you could see it, but that's cool. We'll put that in the black section. I'm going to put this in the black section right here. You know what? I'm going to start putting things in sections. Here's purple. Here's more orange. Well, this is really tiny. Okay, these are tiny, tiny. Maybe not this tiny. That will go in my crumb bag when they're this tiny. All right, let me put this here. And this is white, green. That goes in my crumb. Black, black. And spattered, I don't know. We'll just put that there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put like these because they're like a white background. There we go. And some green bats. Oh, I think I see the glow in the dark because it's kind of smiling and looking at me right now. And candy corn. Now. You know what? We are going to have to definitely use this. This is so cool. I'm going to make something into this. So this is jersey knit, and I think I'm going to make a little outfit out of this. There might be enough. And I don't sew a lot of clothes, but I think this will make a wonderful tank top-ish kind of top, because I don't have Halloween clothes, and I think I'm going to have a candy corn tank top. I'm going to have to find a pattern. I'm sure there's tons of patterns online. And this has to be the glow in the dark, because these faces on this pumpkin, yes, here we glow, and it is by Henry Glass. Look at that darling piece of fabric. That is so cool. And maybe, just maybe, I will have enough for a border for this quilt that I think I can show you now, because let me put all this in piles, because I have everything for this one quilt. Should be a quick sew. I don't know if it's a free pattern. We'll have to look that up. But let's see, so I don't spoil the fun. But some of them say free pattern on it. Oh, though I am going to mention this. She sent me the pattern called Little Ghosts. And the Little Ghost is, this quilt is based and inspired by the book, The Little Ghost Who Was a Quilt. So the teachers and I discussed this yesterday, and I'm absolutely going to make this quilt pattern. I have to I'm going to buy the book. No one has the book at school. So the whole K2 wing, I'm going to have this quilt up, displayed, and I'm going to read the book to all the kids. So I have to actually probably do this first before I do that other one, because I've got all the teachers excited and we cannot wait to just surprise the kids. So this is what the pattern looks like. A lot of these patterns she has in here are patterns that have like a storybook that can go with it. So here it is. I am not familiar with this book, so I definitely going to purchase the book. I'm hoping that our school library has the book, because I want to see the fabric in the book to see if I can actually replicate the fabric in the book. Well, I guess I could look that up online. So this is a definite that's going to happen, and it should be a quick sew. It is 36 by 45. So that we're doing. That's actually is now a lesson. It's in everyone's lesson plan at school. So, oh, this is the other quilt that I want to do. That's orange and blacks. So that's good, but we're not going to show that right now. Let's see. Here it is. We will show you this. So candy corn. So I'm going to say go to modernhandcraft.com. They are 15-inch finished blocks, beginner friendly, a pattern by Nicole, I am totally going to butcher her last name, Daxian Witz, right there. Just look up candy corn. It uses the fabric by Beverly McCullough. I love Beverly McCullough fabrics. I didn't realize she had a Halloween line. And what you would need is, I think I can give you the requirements. So for the background, you need a fat quarter. And then for the candy corn, the white, you need a fat eighth. The candy corn, you need a fat eighth of, you need white, orange, and yellow, and it's a fat eighth. That's what this is saying, but I can't imagine that it is. But that's what this is saying. So we are going to make this, or I'm going to make this. There's templates in the back, and actually, I'm going to go see. So you need a 60-degree triangle to do that one that I'm doing with Ginger Quilters. So let me see what this is. So this is not a 60-degree. Can't use this. I don't know what degree this is, but this is definitely not it. So what I need to do is I need to take this to school. Well, no, I can just print it here. I have a printer here. Duh. I just need to print this page so that I can cut out the pieces. So that's what I'm going to be. So that will be one of my next ones. If you are all interested, it's called Candy Corn by Modern Handcraft. I'll show it to you one more time. And I will be using white, orange, and yellow. But I'm definitely going to do that little ghost quilt. That actually is the first thing that has to happen. That has to like happen yesterday. I should have made that last night, but I was tired. I had to take care of myself. I always tell you guys to take care of yourselves, and I have to do the same. I have to remind myself. So I think this is what I'm using. Unless I have a fat quarter, I'm better off if I have a fat quarter of white, because this is yardage, and I always am looking for yardage. But look, that would be super cool, I think. Right? And then, what is it? White, yeah. So it could be, ooh, this is hard. Now you're making my choices difficult. No, we're going to go with this, because then it's like too much, right? So we're going to go with this, and some kind of white, and do some candy corn. I think that would be super cute. And maybe I'll mix it up too. Maybe I'll scrap it up. Every candy corn may be different. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I get up to. You know I'm always up to something. So thank you so much, Nikki. I really, really appreciate it. Let me go back. So that's adorable when made. I think it will be. That's a cute book and quilt. Love books that really go with, yes, I think it's another one of that glow. I think there's another one that glows. Oh, so then I'll put them out and let them charge up, because yeah, I will put it out and let it charge up, and then we'll see, because I want to say the bat's eyes on this glow, but I'm not sure, because they feel like they would glow. Just because I think that doesn't mean I can will it to do it. And I think they may. It looks great draped over a chair or a small ladder. It looks like it's floating and the eyes stand out. Yeah, I cannot wait, because we are going to be, mum's the word. I'm just going to come in and it's just going to be on the wall. That's all. It's just going to be on the wall. You can hear the kiddos do, you can have the kiddos do Name the Ghost contest. It doesn't have a name in the book. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, I'm excited. So it's going to be really, I think it's going to be really, really fun. I wish, and who knows, I wish I could make 2, but we'll see how far we go. Or maybe 3, so that like at least the kindergarten classes can have it. And then 1 outside. I don't know. It's super cute. I definitely have to make 1. And that's the thing is, I say I'd want to make 3, but I have to make a candy corn quilt too. So I think I'm just going to do the 1 and drape it have it in the hallway, in the main hallway, where everybody's going to see it in that wing, and then read the book. And I love the idea. Let's give a name. Each class can give a name to the ghost. I like that. So thank you for that. I'll have to mention that today to the teachers. And so, yeah, I'm going to have to look and see if I know I have fabric. I just have to see like what is in the book. Cause I was thinking, I'm just going to use all my Halloween fabric and cut up the squares of what I've got. But I think in the book, it's not Halloween fabric. It looks like it's like blues. I don't know. So I'm going to go look. Some little bit of homework for me today. Where we go. Scales of Justice. Okay. Hello from California. You're back. Well, I'm going to actually cut this short, because I'm going to, instead of rushing my way to get ready for work and leaving, I am actually going to take, a good 20 minutes of just kind of breathing time. And maybe that's when I'll actually just go on my phone and look up the little ghosts. And who's up here? Scales of Justice. Well, good morning. And yeah, so that's I'm going to take 20 minutes before I need to go to get ready for work. But I will see you guys tomorrow at 7 a.m. or 7:02-ish, 7-ish. We are going to have the giveaway. Let me see if I have the book. Oh, the book is over there. The Pass It Forward will be tomorrow, and it'll be in person. So I should see you all tomorrow. Now, if you don't know about what I'm talking about, I am giving away, it's called Curve Appeal by Fabric Cafe. It's their newest book. And what you need to do is go to my live and it'll say like a pass it forward event. And you have to comment in there. But you have to watch the videos so you know what to comment in there. And so I'm going to pick a random comment in there and you're going to win the book tomorrow. Also, Lynn is still, where is she? She's here, she is. She is taking orders. So if you order $20 or more, you get this as a free gift. She has 25% off her whole site. And then there's been a boo-boo. So I've been showing you this, and she did put this code in. I believe she put this code in yesterday. But if you're having a hard time, do you see this? That's a 4, right? Put 4LZ93. If ALZ93 doesn't work, put a 4LZ93. I apologize. We realized what was going on, and we think she fixed it yesterday, but I'm not sure. So anyway, I'll see you tomorrow for the giveaway. Everybody have a wonderful day. Take care of yourself. And on your way out, if you wouldn't mind to hit the like button, I would so much appreciate it. Take care. Bye.